I'm sick. Like, legitimately, one time
Yeah.
Dakota and I visited her in the hospital, and she's like, you should buy me this ring. And I'm like, well, no, I'm not gonna buy you this. Like, at the time, you were like 12. And she's like, yeah, but I'm sick. And I'm like,
I
bitch,
don't care.
I
Like,
don't care. I'm like, you have no immune system. That's not the same as you have cancer, okay?
yeah.
And then dad tries to blame all her irrational decisions and everything on, oh, she has lupus. Lupus does not make you a spoiled brat who threatens to beat the shit out of your grandma.
Yeah, like, what does lupus do? Hold on.
Oh my god.
Fatigue, joint pain, swelling, skin rashes, fever, sensitivity to sunlight.
Where does
Uh,
it say makes you a bitch?
neurological symptoms, headaches, confusion, memory loss, seizures, and other neurological issues can occur.
Yeah, like in super severe cases, but like, and I'm not convinced she has it either.
Well, and when they say other neurological issues, they also reference headaches, confusion
Yeah.
as like confusion, yeah, but headaches, for example, as
Yeah, but
neurological symptoms.
confusion would be like confusion, like you don't know where you are or whatever, or you walk into a room and then you're like, why did I come in here? Like it would make you kind of like foggy, not
Yeah,
I'm gonna beat up my
I don't
grandma.
see bitchitis anywhere.
I don't see cunt on there. Saray left the room, so
Oh, gotcha.
part of my
I
brain.
forgot. I forgot. Wait, lethal comfort
Oh
got
my god,
another
I
update?
can't.
Oh,
Dakota, I just can't. Honestly, for a minute here, I was like, dang, like I feel so bad. Like I wanted to go tomorrow, blah blah blah. Now I'm like, you know what? Dakota texts me like, yeah, because Dad didn't tell
oh.
me about the tea. But to be fair, he doesn't really talk to me lately. I think he's mad at me. I don't know.
Uh,
Not even mad. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know if it's because I don't give him the tea, and he expects that I'm the one who's going to. But like, he visited all you guys that one Sunday. Didn't reach out to me.
huh.
But it's fine because he had Janine with him, so no thanks. But
Yeah.
Dakota was telling me about the tea, and she's like, yeah, it basically started over a dispute over $5. And like not even like a fight over you owe me $5, pay me. It was like if I can't remember which way it went, but one of them was like, if I give you five or I need five cash, can I send you five e-transfer and I'll take cash? And they were like, oh yeah, sounds good. And then either because he was trying to send or receive the five, Grandpa was like super high and couldn't get into his account or something and was like getting frustrated and swearing.
Which, like, I just want to say,
Um,
like, that part shouldn't be relevant because, like, stoned or not, usually it doesn't really affect your ability to get into your bank account. I've been like lightning level fucking stoned, and I'm
well,
still
I mean,
like,
who
you
doesn't
know,
have it saved in their
yeah, that
account?
was probably just Grandpa being goofy, right? But like, I don't
Poor
think it was
Grandpa.
necessarily pertaining to be him being high. I've seen this man drive super high and like
Bro,
fine.
okay. Yeah, Soraya and I have been playing Schedule 1. Is it the most appropriate? Maybe not. Um, but I
Oh
was
well,
playing it and she came in. What am I gonna do? Kick her out?
no, get her selling crack.
Hello? Yeah, exactly. We were making cookies together. And I went up to Miss Ming and she didn't like what I was selling and she was rude about it. So I cracked her in the face with a bat and went running and then I stopped to do something and happened to like open it to my map and I saw her coming for me and I was like, ah! And
Yo,
Soraya's losing it
Miss
because
Ming
she's
got
like,
hands.
oh yeah, no one else came after me when I smacked them except for Miss
Yeah,
Ming.
everyone else calls the cops, but Miss Ming's like, "Oh, you want that then? Get no, come back
Yeah,
here. Come back, start what you finished, or finish what you
I
started."
know.
Oh, jeez, I can't
I
even
had
talk
to hide
straight.
in the motel room for her to like
I
not come after me anymore.
love when you charge the bat because it just like ragdolls them flying. Anyway, I
Oh
was
yeah.
gonna say though, so like, oh yeah, sorry. What? So what exactly happened then after like Grandpa couldn't get into
Um
his account?
yeah, he couldn't get into his account and so then he was getting really frustrated and like typical grandpa like just immediately starts yelling and swearing and he was getting angry. But like I don't think it didn't sound like particularly at anyone, like just in general he was, like F yelling at his phone. And then Darcy and Dad blew it out of proportion and started screaming at him. I
Well,
think it was mostly Dad.
that's kind of why I wonder like
Um
how it really went down. You know? But go ahead.
yeah, so And also remember, this is Dad's point of view. Dad being like, "Yeah, I had to jump in and get to the defense," and basically told him, "You better not show your face at Tori's grad. Like, you're not welcome there. You better not. You and like you and Bev better not show up." And then Grandpa texted Tori saying like, "Okay, so Dad said he texted Tori saying like." I'm not coming to your grad and you can blame your mom and dad. But then I'm like, okay, but is that how he said it? Or did he say, hey, I'm fighting with your mom and dad, so I'm not welcome at your grad? Like, I don't know what the text said.
It could have been that way. Like it's hard to say when it comes to Grandpa, but
Yeah.
like if it
Not
was the case
immediately
that he
gonna.
said it like that, like not cool. But at the same time, also imagine
He was
how
already
hurt you
angry and
would
high
be.
when he sent it.
Well, and how hurt you would be if someone
Yeah.
said you're not coming to your granddaughter's grad.
Yeah.
You're
And then
not
Dakota
welcome
said he was
anymore.
kind of just like going like, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then Dad's like, yeah, so like, he's not coming to your wedding. Like, you better be like, you make sure you take him off the list. I already told him he's not gonna be welcome there. And Dakota's like, well, no. And I think she actually told him she went with
Cause she's there,
Dad. Like,
right?
first of all,
Is she down there?
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
not yet. They're going tomorrow. She's like, first of all, this is gonna be blown over in a year. Like, you guys fight one day, you're best friends the next. So like, excuse me for not going off your relationship status. But also she's like, that's my grandpa. He has legitimately been here since I was a baby. Yeah, I'm gonna invite my grandpa to my wedding. Whether
Yeah.
he shows or not, he's getting an invite. And it's my wedding. There's nothing you can do about it. And if you want to start stuff, then you can be uninvited because I don't see grandpa messaging me saying, hey, your dad kicked me out of your wedding, so you better invite me and not him. Grandpa doesn't do that. Like, I've never received a message like that from grandpa
Did you receive a message
anytime
from
he's had
Grandpa at
to.
all about this?
No.
Okay, cause I did. And that's
Oh,
why I
did
was
you?
asking that's why I was asking for this context because what happened for me was I'm sitting at work and I get this text from Dad, right? And let me bring up the text from Dad for context. He said cuz I was telling him about blah 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 stuff with the RSP, sis, blah blah. He said, "Gotcha, FYI, until further notice, I want no one to have anything to do with art." Which again, like bold fucking thing to tell me to do. It's a grown ass
Yeah.
man. He says, I'll explain more tomorrow, but when it affects any of my kids' big days, I will take a stand, and it's all over $5. And I
Yeah.
hadn't gotten the chance to even open the message yet or respond, and I was just like, okay, shit, before I act on anything or even say anything, I'm gonna go and like check and see if anybody posted shit on Facebook, which of course I saw that Dad did. But like I looked at Grandpa.
Oh, did
Grandpa
he?
did. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Like
I'm gonna go look at that while you talk.
yeah. So I'm gonna bring up two just in case he posted anything else. No, he didn't. Just that done with men that act like a man-child and can't take accountability for their own actions and cause it to ruin other people's days. You will no longer be a part of my kids' lives ever again. You're dead to me and will be to them.
No.
Like, either way, notwithstanding. I saw that, looked at Grandpa's. Grandpa didn't say anything, right? He's actually got some beef going on with somebody on Facebook, but whatever. The guy actually, like, threatened to stomp out Grandpa's dog, so I don't blame him. They're not threatened, but well, basically did. That again, neither here nor there. Point is, as I'm looking through the Facebooks, like all that's happened for me so far, I got the message from Dad, didn't open it, started looking at Facebook, and then I get a message from Grandpa, and it says, "I'm sorry about the drama. It's not about $5. It's about my social anxiety." And this is why I wanted more context, because maybe Grandpa's just saying that to cover, or maybe it's about his social anxiety. Okay, and this is why I said like I don't know, maybe we're like people pressuring him or anything or like making him feel pressured when it came to logging into that account or something. Like I don't know, maybe something was going on where people were kind of making him feel on the put on the spot or something. I don't know. I don't know. But the point is, that's what he said to me and I just
He
said
just
to him,
randomly reached out to you.
"Yes. Yeah." I don't know how what kind of omniscience this was because I wasn't even I didn't say anything to anyone. Dad had just sent me this message. And I don't know if he suspected that I saw it or if he was just thinking of me or what the case may be because Grandpa and I are pretty close, right? Like he, especially all the time we spent together with me living there, so I said to him, I messaged him back. I said, "Hey, Grandpa, all I heard was that something happened, but I haven't heard about the situation yet. I don't pick sides, especially without knowing both people's perspectives, so don't worry. I only take what I'm told about this type of thing with a grain of salt." And I said, "Between us, I know there's always more to the story, and it wouldn't be fair to make a judgment call on a situation I didn't see based on what one person tells me. I love you, Grandpa." And he said to me, "Nobody understands me at all. This isn't something I can just turn off. I've been trying for a day or two." And all I could say was like, it can be hard for, we call them neurotypical people to understand the struggles they'll never face. I know it's frustrating, like trying to explain colors to a blind man and having the blind man tell you you're an idiot for thinking colors exist. Dad and all of them have never understood. I'm hoping to be in the city tomorrow. If you're around, I'll swing by for a bit if you want. It'd be nice to see you guys again. I understand, though, if it's a lot after everything you had to deal with today. And Grandpa says to me, "Please do that, that would be wonderful, but forgive me if I cry a lot." And I just said to him, "That's okay, like, we're family and it's what we're here for. You guys have always been here for me and I intend to do the same." And, okay, Grandpa's a, Grandpa's a, like, a gruff man, kinda. Like, he's a man dude man, he's a tough guy.
Oh, and I totally get it. I have rank social anxiety too.
That's why I want to know what actually, like, because I'm not that I'm trying to immediately take Grandpa's side. I'm, again, with the benefit of the doubt to either side. I don't want to. I don't know anything really that well, so I don't know what happened. But that's why I want to know both sides. I'll listen to Dad. I'll give him right, and then I'll listen to Grandpa and give him and then I'm gonna make an informed judgment call. At that point, I'm not gonna go and like openly pick sides, but to myself, I'm going to make my own judgment call on what I'm going to do. Right, like, cause I'm not gonna distance my fucking grandfather. Like, anyway, so like the fact that Grandpa he's never opened up to me like this to say like forgive me if I cry a lot. I have never even remotely heard even similar to those words come out of his mouth before. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the only reason why I'm like if I'm not picking sides, but I'm a little bit leaning towards being like, okay, did something? Is no one getting it? Because like I remember having a big fight with Auntie and Dad the one time when it, like and it was this fight where like it was going back and forth. I might have brought it up one time because I literally talked them both into a box to the point where like they couldn't argue with me anymore and Auntie just started throwing out insults. And I even called her out on that. I was
Oh,
like,
the
"Look, you
dad.
got nothing left. You got nothing left and you're just throwing out insults." And she's like, "Yeah, so what?" And she literally didn't even
Dakota just said,
hide
Eric,
it. Yeah.
Dakota just said that dad, first of all, said you're not inviting Art to your wedding, but then also, she's like, as if he can tell me who I can and can invite. Oh, and then he also said Tori's grad is more important than my wedding. So that was cool.
What?
Her high school grad.
Damn.
And she's like, yeah, I knew dad wasn't likely telling me the full story, and I don't make assumptions based on what one person says, especially that side of the family. And I said, yeah, even the text that he alleged Grandpa sent Tori, I doubt it was said as harshly as Dad made it out. And I said, I'm not going to lose the only grandpa that I have left because Dad is being a drama queen.
This all happened today. And look at the way he messaged
Today,
me.
over, allegedly, according to Dad, over $5 because he doesn't understand anxiety.
And Grandpa messaged me softly. So, okay, like, let's all of us just, like, not act until I get, because I'll go tomorrow and I'm going to talk to Grandpa, right? I'll keep you guys, like, 100% posted on what happens, right? Like, I'll keep you in the loop on what we talk about and, everything that I find out. Because, yeah, I think it's important to get, like, a full scope of what actually happened before. But yes, I'm leaning a little bit more in that direction, because, like I was saying about this argument that I had with Dad, like I even called Auntie out at one
Oh.
point that she was just throwing out insults. And she just started throwing insults then at Evelyn, who was downstairs and hadn't done anything and wasn't even involved in the conversation, and she runs up the stairs crying and leaves. And then Auntie's like, "Oh, look, see, she's just gonna run away from her problems." Right? And I was like, "Yeah, because she's not even involved in this. You're upstairs screaming about her. And like, what do you think's gonna happen? Obviously, she doesn't feel welcome here anymore, and she trusted you fucking people. And I was like, what do you expect her to do? And Auntie's like, well, I would have come up and I would have. And I was like, yeah, you would have fought. You would have fought because that's what your
If she would have
psycho of a
come up
mother taught
guns
you to do.
blazing, you would have gotten mad and been like, what a biatch.
Well,
Oh
exactly.
my
And like
God.
I literally called her out and fully said, "Yeah, because you were raised to act like a psycho by a goddamn psycho." And Dad was
You
just
should
kind of
send a
sitting there with
screenshot.
that like oop kind of look on his
You should
face.
send a, yeah. You should send a screenshot of that message to, if you want, to DuckTales, just because Coda is talking about it in tweebs, and I'm like, Eric should
Of
be
which
part of this
message?
conversation. Just any from Grandpa or anything.
Okay, well, I'll just send the whole conversation, but I know this is such like a stoner paranoia thing. It's not like Snap nowadays. They didn't give it some weird update where it's gonna like tell people that I took a screenshot of the conversation, right? Uh,
Like Dakota just said, she said, if I want him at my wedding, then Dad can grow up and be civil because he's just as big a part of my life as Dad is.
yeah.
If anything, Grandpa was there for us more and did more than Dad did. He took us for bike rides and fishing. Dad didn't do anything with us. So sorry, but if I want him at the wedding, then he's going to be at the wedding, and nobody but me and Jared get to make that decision. Legit, he took us fishing. He took us for bike rides. He was at every single cross country meet. He's the one who took us out for like treats after cross country.
Stop, you're gonna
Remember,
make me
whoever
cry.
always placed high, whoever placed best would get to pick where we went to eat, even though it never mattered because we always picked Dairy Queen.
He flipped me off a fucking spinning chair and almost killed me.
Legit, he took us to the park. Like, and yeah, exactly. That would be like, because mom and Kat are not on speaking terms. They haven't been for about a year now. Dakota literally said that would be like mom telling me Kat can't come to the wedding because they aren't talking. Like, no, just because you have something going on with them doesn't mean it has to affect me.
Yeah,
Now, if Kat tried getting mom sent to jail or something, then
that'd
we'd
be a
have
different
issues.
story. And like
Yeah,
even where I'm at right now, I'm even like I'm planning to tell Kat about the baby because like I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry that it didn't come up sooner, but like I am planning to tell her just because everything that she said about trauma, obviously I don't owe her anything and she's not correct about any of that stuff she said about trauma, but I also don't want to feed into it, you know, into like why my brother like had this big life event, had a baby and didn't even tell me like am I that much to them, whatever. I don't want to feed into the shit and it's like it's so much easier on the for the sake of not having drama. Just be like, "Hey, Kat, I'm having a kid," because she's gonna find out eventually anyway. And then this is the way that's like the least dramatic,
like
you know?
Grandpa even
Like,
filmed everything. Like he was constantly filming, taking photos so
yeah.
that we had memories to look back on. Dad literally couldn't care. I'm sorry, but like Dad, it's like as soon as Tori and Wyatt showed up, like Dad didn't even help pitch in so that we could do stuff like dance or like sports outside of the ones that got offered at the school.
Well, and I love Dad. Don't get me wrong. Like he's always gonna be Dad, and you know I have a soft spot for him, especially with how much more time I spent with him, right? Which is why I've said for certain things to like give him the benefit of the doubt. But even in a situation like this, I'm still like, man, you make it hard. You make it really fucking hard. Like, you know, like, and yeah, like you say, like as much as I love him, what I meant to say there is just like, yeah, he didn't do the most when we were growing up. Grandpa did
No.
a fucking hell of a lot though. But anyway, back to what I was saying is just do it. It doesn't. Facebook doesn't tell anyone if I screenshot,
Bro, we
right?
would not love The Lord of the Rings nearly as much as we do if not for Grandpa. That's why we got into The Lord of the Rings.
Fa- uh,
We
fa-
always watched it with Grandpa.
Facebook's not going to tell him if I screenshot this conversation.
Nope.
Okay.
Bro, we gotta get playing though.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
not what it went. We
Yeah,
had
there's tea.
drama. Mom's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fill you in on tea from." She's at a staff party, and I'm like, "I'm gonna fill you I'm gonna fill you in on some tea." He literally just messaged me the other day, like a week ago though, of like a really old photo from Thanksgiving,
Me too.
and I was like, "Damn." First of all, what am I wearing? We're not even gonna talk about it. I'm wearing some weird brown sweater over a blue shirt with blue pants and mixed match shoes. Like, girl. I want to say that's Berlin sitting next. No, wait. I don't even know who's sitting next to me. That's Kennedy. That's I can't think of her name, but I know who that is.
So wait, you want me to send this right to Ducktales?
Yeah, if you
Okay.
want, so we can
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
No, that's cool. That's cool.
converse there instead of. I'm gonna message him too and just say like, "Hey, Grandpa. Obviously, I've heard a bit I'm so stupid. I have no intentions on blah 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 blah, or is it of? I have no intentions.
I have no intentions
Thanks.
of, yeah.
My brain,
No,
I'm like
yeah,
sitting
brain
here
fart, right?
staring,
I
and
feel
I'm like,
that.
is it on or of?
I had that today at work when I was doing a fucking one-time payment. I was like, do I do the account number dash and then and then the thing? Or no, do I do payment dash and then account number? Is it a dash or do I just do payment account number? No, do it slash? Oh god, and I had to check KC again. I had done it so many times and that's the first time I've ever doubted myself on it. I just rifled through those. Just a weird brain fart moment. Sorry, I'm just going to get a wait. Dad has those like RCS chats. Is it gonna tell him if I screenshot?
I don't think so. I sent him a message basically just saying, I've obviously heard. What did I say? I said, so obviously I've heard a bit of some drama happening with Dad. I just want to let you know I'm not picking sides or anything. I've only vaguely heard Dad's side, but not yours, and it really isn't even a situation that has anything to do with me. But I want you to know that I have no intentions of cutting you out of my life or anything ridiculous like that. You're my grandpa and I love you, so that is never going to happen. And then said, like, you, me, and Coda definitely need to plan a fishing trip this summer. That I'm not going to be at the barbecue tomorrow, but I'm going to try to get down to Regina soon for a visit, and we'll 100% be going to see him and Grandma
Yeah.
Viv.
I would just like, lovingly say that like, hey, for the sake of not causing any drama, let's just try and keep everything between us and whatever. Like if you can squeeze that in a way that's not awkward or something. I
Well, I
just
don't give a
don't.
shit.
All right. I just
I
yeah.
don't care.
I just
What's
hope he
Dad gonna
doesn't.
do? Disown me?
Yeah, I guess. I just hate fucking stupid bullshit drama.
I
Like
don't care
I'm gonna
because
try to
if
talk some
anything,
sense into Dad, but
for sure. But like for me, my perspective is if he wants to send a screenshot to Grandpa to Dad and be like, "Ha, good," because you have zero right to tell me.
well, and you didn't really say fuck Dad. I'm taking your side. You just said I'm
Yeah,
not gonna cut you out of my
I
life.
said
I love
I'm
you.
not picking sides and I'm not cutting you off just because my dad's having a fight with you. Like, Straya's next to me. But we went through all of that BS with Mackenzie and I never once doubted him. You think now I'm gonna be like, oh, psych, because my dad's mad at you? You're full of it. You're joking. All right, Straya, what are we playing? Repo? What do you want to watch me and Eric play? Hmm. You just want to play the camper game, don't you? Do you want to have a profile on there though? Doesn't it look sick? I can't believe it only let me unpack one thing. Stupid.
Also, it sounds so lame that I said what we call neurotypical people, but like Grandpa probably hasn't heard that before.
Yeah.
Neurotypical, you know?
I think Stray wants us to play schedule.
All right. But yeah, I'll just tell him about that tomorrow and explain, It's like yeah, like people like Dad that
Yeah.
just don't deal with anxiety or depression or stuff like that. To them it's just like, shut that switch off. You know?
Which is BS though, because if it's Tori, he's like, oh my god, Tori, her anxiety.
Right?
Wyatt, his anxiety. Shut up.
As if Wyatt. Of course Wyatt has anxiety because he probably has anxiety walking outside when a fucking bird chirps. Sorry, forgive my language.
Stray is just sitting here like,
Am I wrong though?
no. What was I
Hey,
gonna say?
Zoe, I like 2 years ago, and so he's still pretty old at that point. 2 years ago, we dropped him off at his house. He was scared to walk up to the front door because of the icicles hanging off the roof, and I had to go and break them off for him before he would walk up to the front door.
Dad or Grandpa?
Wyatt!
Oh, Wyatt. Okay.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
think
what.
he got a kindness award?
That's who I was saying the thing about, like, the bird about. Like, Wyatt would get anxiety from a bird chirping because he just sits inside playing video games all day. He doesn't do anything. He's not a human. He doesn't know what the world is.
No.
Anyway, but yeah, like Wyatt, I had to break these
Okay,
icicles
get ready
off
to
because
watch Eric just be chased by the cops all the time.
we dropped him off at home and he was scared to walk under the icicles. I'm like, oh my god, dude, I thought Caden was
Hey.
bad.
Also,
You're a loser.
random. So you know how that chick texted us? What's her name? Shirley, and she's like, "Oh, I'm a pharmaceutical," and I was like, "Oh, lame! I can't order a whole bunch." Yeah, I'm stupid. She sells pseudo, which we use for
Meth.
cookies.
What?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, dang, lame." I don't know why in my brain I thought this was because it looks like little pills, so I thought it was ingredients.
Is cookies the code word?
Yeah.
Ah.
Because you bake them. What's that? How many should I buy, though? 2?
Then we got Gravy's special herb as well.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna just start
Someday
with 2
you'll find
because
a
we
few
don't
of
have
them
the
on Mom's
thing.
farm.
Okay, wait. We need to go to bed so that I can buy a machine in the morning. Sibby. Wow, we did enough. Okay,
Yeah,
is
we
it
kinda
just
sucked
me
on that
or...
one.
No, because I'm pretty sure we were on a new day when we saved and quit, and when we go back in, it turns us to night. I'm like
Maybe.
100% positive.
Maybe it didn't save properly.
I don't know, because it happens on my other one too. I will save and quit in the middle of the day, and it takes me to nighttime.
Huh.
Like, every time. And it pisses me off. So I'm like, dude, I just lost a whole day now. Okay, wait, where do I... Hey, guys. Where's her drop-off, though? So I can pay her. Because it shows Albert's, right? Yeah, okay. Where do I find... Oh, there it is. Next. It's on the warehouse. Eric, there's a potato on the side of the gas station with his little nuts out. I don't know if you noticed that. Oh, wow.
Hold on, I gotta message Chase real quick and ask him about...
Okay, she's paid off. Okay, there better not be any cops. I got stuff with me. No, me and Eric haven't killed Jesse. Oh, it's a cop. Run, Zoe. I'm hauling it.
But yeah, I gotta message Chase. He remembers a special mix that I was doing, and I can't not remember it now. What do I have? I have Purple Diesel, though.
Dibby.
It's energizing, balding, thought-provoking, tropic thunder, and anti-gravity. Where do I get me some of that in real life? Oh, fruity
hello.
ass! Sorry.
Where do we buy... Do I buy it at... the warehouse, maybe? But I can't go to the warehouse. It's not 6.
Eric, why are you a Spider-Man?
Hmm?
Doing a really weird face.
I'm doing a kind of face.
Huh.
Yeah, you are.
Like face.
Do I have pink cheese? Yeah, I got 3.
Make a villager
Wow,
noise.
Meg.
No, I don't want to play Noodle. Came in and just like glued my face to the TV real quick. Some eggs, yeah.
Holy, Mom's finally home. She's like, I'm not gonna stay late. Stays till almost 10.
That's just how it be sometimes. It's not late, depending on, you know, whose metrics you're at. Not late to me. Well, actually, nowadays it is. I don't go to bed at that time. I just want to be home at that time, but I want to be home all the time, so. Yay! Purple. Let's. Yeah.
Oh, I look like a dude now.
Dang, yeah, I made us the best train so far. Sales for 104. A little bit of it. Sell it for 120. It's not just that guy.
Why do I look like that?
Just that dog.
Why? Why?
Pink cheese. You have pink cheese? You have pink cheese?
Yeah, I have 3.
Kraken wedding hat.
Yeah, we'll do that, we'll do that.
I'll tell you what. Smoked sour meat. Why? Yeah.
Did you reply to that guy or no?
No, I didn't. I didn't know what to say. Got the diesel for him.
Oh, crap.
That's me like a
I'm
him
gonna
problem.
sell it to Kyle, probably. Because I like him. How about 350?
Just do
Yes.
search.
Sorry, Doris, not right now. I'm all out of pink cheese. Hello, where am I meeting him? There we go. Like, oh, in front of the motel. Yeah, I can do that. Kyle, I can do that. There he is.
Understand when somebody sleeps through queso screaming his head off. I'm good. So I don't understand you.
That's okay. You don't have to.
That's
Okay, well. Soraya, look what Eric was doing.
What?
Well, I'm gonna leave these here because I can't do anything with them. What's on here?
okay. One by the bud, right? Where again? It's me? No. Hey, Mom. Where'd all my glitter go? What glitter? What do you mean, what glitter? My glitter. First of all, it's not your glitter. Oh. Oh, glitter. I'm the glitter. You just bit me, you dummy. No, Sybil bit me. I know, Charlie inside too.
Are you selling this purple diesel?
Yeah, did we get some text for it?
Yeah, I'm leaving it for you. Eric's on the phone. Well, you said you weren't staying till 10.
Tie. So they do tiebreaker. Guess who won tiebreaker? It was me and Mrs. Petal and Mrs. Daniluk.
Dang, Eric, you're on fire.
And Mrs.
Yeah,
Ringo,
I'm trying to.
April and Miss Schnurr
Oh,
were
dear.
on the other team. That's glazed cupcakes. What? That's what me and Zoe
I mean,
said.
yeah, I'll sell you all this purple diesel, but I'm also gonna rob it immediately after.
Holy year. You guys see some pictures?
What? I hate the play, I hate the game. And I'm upselling them $10 for all of it, too.
Nice purple shirt.
You're gonna pay extra just to get robbed.
There's Mrs. Schnurr and Mrs. April and Mrs. Trendle on that team. Oh, that's what that thing is. You're playing Thunderball, yeah. Playing that. Or like the ball on the strings.
I can make these all this afternoon.
Yeah.
Watch, I'm super fast.
It's at school under my desk and that. You in, bruh. Okay, I'm going. What do you need glitter for?
Right.
Doesn't make it look like
Right,
drugs,
we're out of here.
like,
Whoa, whoa.
like water.
Skate park. Here. I have a skateboard. Wow.
It's cool. Oh my god, I gotta
Oh.
go back and catch up on all
Wait,
this
fart
tea,
bubbles.
Zoe.
Ah.
Dude, I don't
With
even.
men that act like a man child.
I don't want to get into it even. Like, I'm so.
My mom's looking at the Facebook post. No, I failed to rob him. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Sorry. It was an accident. I didn't mean to stick
Yeah.
my hands in your pocket. I slipped.
Seriously? Put that on the face.
Mm.
That's...
Yeah, talk about man-child.
I'll let Eric do his deliveries. Eric, you only have an hour to complete 3 deliveries.
I know! I'm working on- Oh, there's a cop there! I'm working on it, but there's narcs.
Apparently,
So sad.
I'll talk donkey now.
Saying you, but on Facebook.
Who the heck's Oscar again? Yeah, so basically... Oscar. I think Oscar's at the warehouse. Don't search
Yeah,
me.
Oscar's
Okay,
at
we're
the
good.
warehouse.
I'll pop in there. Look, there's Eric. Pickpocketing.
What? Stole my doja back. What can I say?
Wow. Anyway, so, apparently...
Good Cali could.
Yep. Apparently, it started because... I don't remember which way it was, but basically between Grandpa and Darcy, one of them needed cash, but didn't have it. So, like, Darcy was gonna take $5 off Grandpa, and he would transfer it to him, basically. I don't remember which way it went, but Grandpa was, like, kind of high and couldn't get his password, getting frustrated. And I think because there was in the house, that's why he said anxiety was high. So then he was swearing, and then Dad went off on and, like, put up in a huge fight and told, I hope you think you're coming to Tori's grad, like, dead to me, blah, blah, blah. And then Dad told Dakota, yeah, and he's saying, you can blame your no-good parents for gonna be there. And I'm like, did he say that way, though? Yeah, because it was Dad and Darcy. I'm like, okay, but did he say it that way? I don't know. But what I'm saying, though, is I don't think that text message is legit. Like, I don't think he messaged her the way Dad says he did. That's what I'm saying. $1,000? Bro. Eric, it's gonna cost us $2,000 for this stuff.
What?
For cookies.
Dang. It's a lot of money.
I did it.
Anybody could die at any time, right?
Yep.
Didn't think she'd get here. Died. Yeah, but also died.
Yeah, Dakota got hit by a car.
Anybody
Yo.
at any time.
Nice hat.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. But just the audacity to be like, Eric, I'm
Nope.
leaving your growers here, and I'm taking over the motel room. Sound G? For cookies.
Oh, yeah.
I'm putting cookies in the hotel room.
Sweet. Wait,
Because
can I take those
there's no
pots then?
space. Yeah.
We have Benji,
I'm
right?
keeping... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving him all these random strains that we have.
Yeah, I've just been giving him random stuff.
Give him this fat cum.
Eric, you're on speaker?
You made it!
You told me to add mouthwash. Okay,
Well,
okay. Okay,
you
let me
listened
set
to
up
me.
my little-
You should have known that was a mistake.
Let me set up my little station here. The Lord, huh?
Man,
He's
I'm
the
a
reason Eric
scumbag.
and
I'm
I are
upselling
so
everybody.
devoted to the Lord. Okay. Oh, I can't even move this because there's stuff on it.
Oh, I got so many deals to make.
Crap. Ooh.
Miss Ming,
Okay, wait.
what's up, girl?
I gotta go to Eric's little
I didn't know you were down like that,
sweatshop.
Miss Ming. I will be taking your money and my product back. Oh, pardon me. That was the sound of a successful robbery. Hey, and another one. Ooh, $49. You don't need that. I do, though. I am a good person.
Hey, Eric, I put the stuff, the lights in your...
Sweet. Thank you.
Bro, I need one of the... I'm gonna steal one of these mixing stations later.
Mick, what's up, bro?
Anyway, Mom, so yeah.
Oh no, Mick's
And
gonna
then
beat me up.
Grandpa messaged Eric. I just think it's bogus that you're gonna try and tell me.
Did Mom see what Grandpa sent me yet?
She's reading them now. Oh my god, I'm getting frustrated.
Pickle, you know we're all over 18, right?
Yep.
What'd Mom
So
say?
you can't-
No.
Like, you guys need to say to your dad, like, with all due respect, you can't tell us who to talk to and who not to talk to.
Yeah.
We're not children living under your roof where you can tell us, oh, you're not allowed to play with a friend anymore. It's not how it works.
Trent turned white when he smoked it.
That's funny.
It has an adverse
it's-
effect?
It's Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Tropic Thunder has an adverse effect on the... You know why it's called that, right? Because of the movie where Robert Downey Jr. No.
Look at
Eric.
Yes?
Eric. Get out of here.
What?
Eric, I'm trying to heat the thing and you're in my way.
What?
Eric, I actually need you to get out of the way.
Who,
I
me?
can't see the burner. Eric! Why is this so hard?
Hey, you want to smoke this down with me?
Eric! I will in like a millisecond. Let me give up. Oh my god.
Now Kim Delaney wants some. Fine. Wait, I'm gonna throw a basketball at somebody's head.
Sorry, I changed my mind. I don't want to sleep over with you. Holy.
Bounced it off this dude's head. Thing went into the shadow
Nice
realm.
laughter.
You see, basically, majority vote was for, cartel update on this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I voted for the cartel update. I just think it's like it'd be the most beneficial to the game, you know, it'd bring the most. Especially with like the weapons you can't really do a lot with, other than beat up people that you didn't like that saw you stealing from them or something.
You're not Jesse.
This is such a great game. Really one for the Come here, Kim. Yeah. No! Messed up! Don't call the cops. Bye.
Eric, I put a couple random things on your shelf. Just like extra cookie.
What?
Well, if you wouldn't have been out partying. Well, I have to work at 8 a.m., so I'm not going to be up late either.
She's a ghost. She's a maniac, maniac. Yeah, this chick is
just turn
doing
him
weird
down.
stuff over here.
That'd be funny.
Ah, no, Keith, leave me alone,
I got this
man.
game. You actually need to try it. Yes, look it. I can show you it on here.
Keith!
Yeah, could do.
I started talking to him when he went.
Here, look it. Look. Come here.
Dude, I got me.
It's called Camper Van. You get to design a little camper, and then you get to like organize it and put all your stuff away. Drugs. Just kidding.
Don't look at me like that. I'm just kidding. Ow! What the? Hey!
Sorry. Yes.
The sound that made.
What?
Sneak up behind each other. Whack!
Like us?
Yep. I was like, wait, who? Mrs. Redmond, Mrs. Download, Mrs. Pebble smack each other's butts.
I sent you the name of 'em.
Mrs. Pebble.
Forgive me, mother, for I've made a marijuana strain by the name of Ass.
Bro, why does this take so long?
There's Benji, you know. Benji!
So we should wear that for each other.
Kanaka.
Shrinkins.
What's up, buddy?
Well, then I
Why
wanna
have you
see
not
how-
sold any of that, you wiener? Benny, hit him with the sticky hand.
Hey.
Whoa! So, so he's gonna beat you! He's got a knife! Huh? What did you do?
Eric was saying we have a dealer, and we're both standing next to him, and Eric's like, hit him with the sticky hand. So I hit him with the bat, and he pulled a knife on me.
I'm standing in front of him. He's just got a knife out and his eyes narrowed, like he's got murderous intent in his eyes. Do not come outside.
Man. I'm gonna pee my pants.
Ronald Reagan bobblehead, keep me safe. Oh no, wait, it's Nixon. Go. What'd you do to my Benji?
How'd you get a flashlight?
What? You just hit F. I've always had a flashlight.
Okay, so Benji was standing right here, and Eric was talking,
Where'd he go?
and I showed up like this.
Vanished my Benji.
And then Eric was like, hit him with the sticky hand, so I smacked him, and he pulled a knife on me.
Okay, Benji looks so mad though now. You really ruined his day. I
Yeah,
mean-
we won't say it, but
I'd probably feel the same way if I got smoked in the back of the head with a baseball bat while talking to my boss.
oh my god, that was so good. Bro, I got 2 hours on this. Oh my god, Eric, how many messages you got?
Yes.
Ow. How much money you got, Eric?
1,000.
Okay, all the kush is in the sweatshop. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fit a mixing station in here. Just kidding.
Ew!
It looks
Wait,
so
hold
wrong.
on. Let's let's save quick. I gotta go check something on another profile. It'll take me a minute. Got another save on the game. Did you save?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
His
We're gonna pick this up. We don't really need the TiVo.
Yeah. Sorry, that's very...
I'm trying to like lay out so that I can.
it was definitely Budlums. Where my net
Get more
worth is
stuff.
$69,000.
Okay, now I can definitely fit a mixing station in here.
Yes, this was it. Okay, so the order it was Mountain Orange, Viagra, Banana. Oh,
Yeah. We don't need this TV. That don't need to be in here.
let's go products.
I just hate this big wasted space right here. Like, I wonder, hang on, I'll wait for this to finish. And I wonder if I can move it in this corner and sit it, or...
String is called ice cream ass. So, oh, I did make the right one. Nice.
I can still use it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Stop. Bad. Bad game.
Get out of here.
Okay. Alright.
This part is hard. I don't like
Can
this
you
bit.
send me another invite? Oh wait, it's my. Oh wait, that's me. Just rejoined. Sweet. Oh. Well, this is awkward. Uh,
Yeah, I'm sleeping now.
actually, I'm gonna stop it. I'm just gonna quickly peek in at the warehouse for 1 second to just check. Get a certain.
Yeah, I wonder if they have a mixing station there.
They do, I believe.
Because Eric stole mine.
I don't know what you're talking about. You'll get it back soon, because I'm actually gonna grab a mixing station level 2 eventually.
Oh, like an automatic one?
Uh. Okay, well, for now, I should be okay. Stuffs. Yeah, I'm
Should I
good.
buy a mixing station, or I can steal one from you?
You can take one from me. All good.
Okay. I didn't purchase what I
Ah, piss off, Copper. Sorry, I did. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, idiot! Catch this basketball. Oh no! Oh no! You can't catch me. I know parkour. What are you gonna do now? Oh god, that's a taser.
Sorry, that means I can just run, because Eric's being chased, so...
They want me dead or alive. Is it because I threw a basketball at a officer? Or is it because I reached for a service pistol? Probably a little bit of the latter. It's all good. I just hid out on a rooftop for a little while. They got no idea.
Holy.
Woo! Ah! Oh god, my chair leaned back too far. It scared me.
Boom. Look at my little setup.
Oh, did I tell you I got new tires put on? A1 yesterday?
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah! I'm eventually gonna maybe put another pair on, but I don't know if I'll even bother with that. I might. Don't do this, Anakin. I have the higher ground.
I have a bucket hat.
Yeah, you're right. That gives +1 defense. It must. Okay, you guys are gonna have to temporarily leave me alone. About the ding dang purple diesel.
Eric, you wanna go grab that drop for me?
Top 10. Ah, it's all the way over there. You suck. On my way. Should get a face tattoo. Low quality pseudo. Culo! I can't tell you how badly I want to go to a Pitbull concert just because Pitbull's a funny little dude. There it is.
They just walk right through you.
Shank ya. I'll go pay her in a minute here.
Dale.
Okay, wait, is this almost done? Yeah, it is.
Fireball.
Her drop's over here though, so it's not that far.
Okay. Diesel I made with Afghan. Yeah. LA come. Gee.
He was so stupid.
It's so good.
There's police right
Gee.
They ain't got nothing on me.
there. Except the door closing on your face. What are you doing?
Cooking.
Did you just jug that thing? You just chugged it. Spin, spin, spin.
A lot of OG here. Some mixing.
You suck at this.
Yeah, it's hard. Jeez.
Gee.
Ice cream. Good job, you have one.
Okay.
It looks like an iron in it.
Yeah, but I can give it to Benji, and Benji will sell it.
30 of each. Dang.
I'm not gonna sell the rest of this until Benji's out dealing. Where?
Just underwear.
He's over there.
What's up, Chloe? Let me get 30 of those. Get 30 of those. Yeah, I'll take 30 of those. It only cost me $360.
What did you drop money on?
Bunch of ingredients. A lot of ingredients, but it's worth it when, like I spent $360 and each one of them sells for like 170.
It's 100%.
Hey, I just bought some baggies and jars. Because if you give dealers leave a slot open, they'll put baggies.
Sorry, you're cutting in and out. What was that?
Oh, if you give a dealer a jar full of stuff open, they'll split it up on their own.
Ah. You don't have to give them the baggies.
Yep. So now I don't have to sit here bagging stuff up.
How many do you fit in the jar, though?
5. But you can stack jars. So, like,
Oh,
20
you can
jars
okay,
of
sweet.
5.
I was gonna say that'd be less efficient then, right? Because if you can stack 20 into one slot, but no, if you can stack jars, then yeah, okay.
Yeah, then you've got, like,
Yeah.
100.
I am picking up what you are laying down.
Okay, I need... How many am I making here? 10. Okay, wait. I've got 20 here, 10 here, so I need 30 Viacore back. To the salon.
Basically what I'm doing right now, but with weed.
Who's
Okay.
this pimp?
So, first. Correct?
What else should I put in here? Should I put motor oil in here? Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm gonna put motor oil in this.
And then give it to people.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
You are careful.
That's cool. I didn't even notice when you're doing the mouthwash with like the beaker, you can just drop the buds right into the whole beaker.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oh, then you kind of gotta shake them out though. Not that efficient. Cute though.
Oh my god.
God, we have so many texts.
Eric, I've already sold out all of my ice cream group.
Dang.
I mean, I only had 5, but still, that was immediate.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy was smoking Eric's weed.
Oh yeah.
Srap.
I need a
Oh,
store.
it's across the street road. Damn, I'm running. I thought the construction site was closer. So I was at the wrong place.
Sorry about our money, I just bought another packaging station that I needed. But, oh, whoops.
What?
I did not mean to deposit $20, I meant to deposit that. Whoop. That's better.
What the heck's my deal? Oh, there it is. Dude. That was so stupid. Yo, Eric, I unlocked a new dealer.
Oh yeah. What the heck? You put the TV in my place? And the
Dropped
bed?
it there.
Oh, wait, the bed was
No,
already
the
here.
bed was yours.
Equipment picking station.
There you go.
Right.
That's just your bed, bro.
Upon the TV.
And then your dog. Who knows? Great.
Oh, he's like, "Hey, I'm tired."
Oh man, it's good.
I wonder what happens if I heat this too much.
You get that place that I saw in Vancouver with Grandma Deb that had a hole in the side of the wall and caution tape. So, tread lightly. Time's this con man, pawn man open till shut down. What a loser. Why am I bald? That's because I smoked that cum. Bald and black. I'm pretty sure I deserve somebody to get shot.
Eric, go look at the new mix in the products page.
Nice. In there.
That's a good name.
Cold wintry day, you know what happens.
It looks so pretty.
Screw your curfew. Society can't control me.
I'm gonna log off in a minute here, bud. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, all good.
I'm just packing.
I'll end up having to leave early tomorrow. So. Oh yeah, I'll send you that. I'll send you that money before I go to bed tonight. Would 40 work for now?
Yep.
Alrighty, yeah. Thank you so much. I really hate having to lowball you at all because I know that nobody's doing the greatest right now. But fuck. I haven't even bought food yet. That's the worst feeling, is knowing you have to stretch like 2 weeks on, just a bit. But that's why, like, when you
Yeah, and I'm like,
explain to me like that, like, when you said, like, whatever, credit, I'm like, yeah, no, I get it. I get it immediately.
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
well, it is what it
thanks for
is,
hopping
though.
on, though.
Yeah, thanks for hopping on. It's been a good one.
Trey, say goodnight. Trey says night.
Oh, I couldn't hear. Good night. Love you.
Chat with you later.
Yeah, talk to you later. Love ya. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Hi, Junebug. Are you in the shower? Are you in the bath? Are you in there being all cute and naked right now? I'm gonna come see.